Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another general read. Ooh. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. Before we begin, this is a general read, so if it resonates with you, I'm really excited about it. If it doesn't resonate with you, well, I'm very sorry. But if you watch the entire video, there are several different messages. It does correlate into an overall message, but there's different messages that are going on. So you can definitely check those out and see why you're being guided to watch this video, because you never know. There might be something that's really going to resonate with you on this. And also on my channel, if you do subscribe, I do have like a bunch of general readings, as well as pick a card and other readings that are on there. So you can definitely check those out as well. Another thing too is that if love becomes a part of the reading today, my default is reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's, she can... He's can be she's can be he's, he, she, them or they, whatever is going on in your life, whatever applies to you, we're going to get started. We are going to start off, oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time talking. We're going to start off with our medicine cards. We're going to get a beautiful underlining reading. So I just shuffled and two already flipped. So I'm going to shuffle this 3 more times. Okay. I think that was 3. I don't know. All right. So we have number 41, which is whale. And this is recorder. And then we have 3, elk, and that's stamina. Really beautiful energy that we're having. So with whale, getting my trusty book. If you pulled the whale card, you're being asked to tap into these records and allow yourself to be sung by those who have the original language. We are only creatures who do not have our own unique cry or call. You need to find yours. Always allow your voice to use this sound to release tension or emotion. Whale signals a time of finding your origins, of seeing your overall destiny as coded in your DNA, and of finding the sounds that will release those records. You may never be the same again. After all, you are the melody of the universe, and the harmony is the song of other creatures. In using your voice to open your memory, you are expressing your uniqueness and your personal sound. As you open to this uniqueness, the animals that are your 9 totems may then send their sounds or calls to you or through you. This will open your personal records so that you may further explore your soul's history and commune with Whale, who carries the history of us all. So the biggest thing is finding your own unique cry or call, and that it signals a time of finding your origins and seeing your overall destiny that's coded in your DNA. But destiny is you have free will as well. Just because you were born a child of a cobbler doesn't mean that in your DNA you'll be a cobbler. Everyone has free will. Okay, then we have number 3, which is elk. If you've picked elk medicine, you may be telling yourself to seek the company of your own gender for a while. You may need a support group to realign yourself with the stamina of the warrior/warrioress energy that you're a part of. This communication with others of your own sex allows you to air your feelings in safety and to get feedback from others who may have had the same experiences. You may need a new sense of community, communication in unity. Elle can also be telling you to look at how you are holding up physically to stresses in your life and to pace yourself so that you maintain an equilibrium of energy over the distance you plan to cover. Vitamins or high energy foods may be one solution, along with some personal quiet time for replenishment. So, very interesting. This is trying to get into your own, it says the sex and like gender, but I feel like this is also like your own people, like your tribe. This is people that understand you, your close friends and confidants. So very interesting. It's finding your own cry, your own energy, and then also relaying and bouncing ideas and feelings off of your own people. Yeah, because I just, with the sex and the gender, I don't know, like, there's some people, and I mean, it can be, you can think of it however you want to think of it, but there's some people like myself where I can get along with females and males, and I have both, I have friends everywhere, you know, it's not just one-sided, but I do know, that there are some women that are out there and they have a hard time being friends with other women. And I can understand that. Like, I totally get that. And that's why I think it's just like your own tribe, the people that get you the most, that understand you. Okay, we got a lot of cards. So, and this was the Witch's Tarot. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Wheel of the Year in this deck, but it's Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords automatically, oh my gosh, look what's on the bottom of this deck. It's Nine of Swords. Holy moly. Okay, so Nine of Swords is a very interesting card. It definitely signifies for me, like personally, that it is the year 2020. So this can be a timing thing, just to keep that in mind. But I'm going to try to interpret it both ways. So I'm not going to do, well, let's do a card for each one. Let's just do it, shall we? Oops. Okay. Okay. I'll read these off to you. Oh my gosh. We are in tune right now. Okay. Wow. So just getting a lot of information. So we have the Ace of Wands being clarified by the King of Cups. So there is a person, and this can be you, a water sign. And that is Pisces, that is Cancer, and Scorpio. And there's an energy, and this is a masculine energy that's happening. So, and it feels like a transformation that's going on as well. This feels like that there's a point that this particular person or energy is starting to evolve in a very physical, passionate way. And I feel like this King of Cups hasn't always been. There's been a lot of emotions. There's been a lot of different things that might have really dampened this fire energy. But there's passion that's coming back. And it's coming back very strong. Now, I'm also getting like this is a moon sign as well. Like in a water moon sign. And it just feels like there's going to be a switch of just being so emotional, so into your emotions and letting those emotions go in order for this fire to happen. Because when you're built up in all of this emotions as a water sign, this is water. This is going to not have your fire ignite. It's going to extinguish it. So we need to drain some of that, let it go, in order for this fire to start. Now, there's an energy that's going on, and this can be with this kind of King of Cups energy. But I'm just not getting like a specific person. This is just an underlined energy because of the King of Cups being a clarifier. And the Ace of Wands is the main card. But there's a defensiveness that's going on right now. And I feel like this fire, this passion that's happening is scaring you a little bit. And I feel like you're building up your walls and it's not wanting things to happen. It's keeping things at an arm's length that you can't come to me. But you haven't learned your lesson. You haven't learned what is needed for this lesson to happen. And that is to take those walls down. It's time. It's time to not have yourself built up and keep people at an arm's length, because this fire that's happening, that's burning, that's coming towards you, you're going to have to need that community. You're going to have to need that. And that's really also with this elk energy as well. It's finding your one self with the whale, as well as the elk energy with community. And I say that because your friends are crucial right now, because we have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Three of Cups. This is crazy. So this is celebration. This is like my friendship card. And I feel like it's just really time to just let stuff that has happened in the past go. And I feel like that's also with friends. It's with certain situations that might be really petty. And it can be even situations that have hurt you before. You just need to remember, like, you have to have this community too, and you have to be able to ignite this fire, because you can't tend to it 100% of the time. You're going to have help. And this is where your tribe, where your people will come in and help you. And this is with a lot of emotional support. This is just communication, just basic communication, and just seeing how things are going. And I feel like with the High Priestess being clarified by the King of Wands, that this fire that is happening, this spark, you know this is going to be big. You know that it is super big, and you know that the potential is going to be like insane because of this king being clarified by that King of Wands. So you need to really listen to your intuition, and you really need to focus on that. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right. If something feels good, feels that you can trust it, then put those walls down. It's time to put the walls down. Then we have the Three of Swords being clarified by the Two of Swords. So the Three of Swords is heartbreak. This is betrayal. So there's a lot of energy of why these walls are up. I get that. And I feel like there's a hesitation with this friendship energy, this group of people, because you've been burnt in the past and it feels like you're really stuck on it. And maybe there's a specific person that's coming to your mind that you are like, we used to be really good friends, or we used to be close, and they burnt me. But the thing is you don't know what's going on in other people's life. If you don't know the other side of the story, you can't assume. But it feels like there's that stagnant. There's two spots where you are, nope, I have the walls up, and you're living in this heartbreak. You're living here. This is where you're at. And it's because you can't decide to either move on, just to move away from it, or handle it. So you're stuck in this. And this is what is going to stop this fire that is coming into your life. And it feels like this is going around and around and around. I think fate and destiny, they are at play because this is a big card. This is the one of the two major arcanas that we got as the main cards, which was the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel, especially with the wheel, you're just going around in a circle, being clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. You're not moving forward. And you're blocking yourself because I feel like you're afraid to move forward. I feel like that there's an energy that's going on, and maybe in your subconscious, that you're afraid that you're going to actually succeed and you're going to have to get to this point. And it terrifies you. And you might be saying like, no, why would success terrify me? Because there's good and bad parts of being successful. The good parts are obviously all that you can think of that are good parts. The bad parts is the responsibility, is also depending on what kind of success. This can be a personal success. This can be a monetary success. And if it's a monetary success, my first thing is taxes. That comes into mind. The second thing is also when you start to become in a successful rate, you have a high vibration. This attracts everyone, not just one kind of person. It's not all high vibrational people. This is everyone. Your light, your fire, that igniting energy that you're having. It's a moth to a flame, and it can be any sort of moth. Trust. And I feel like this energy of moving, this is a moving forward card with the Chariot. But this is also 2019 card for me. And I'm feeling like this is a date card. And it feels like maybe your finances weren't super great last year. And you're moving forward from it. Once you unblock this, you can move forward from it. This can also be a message of money on a vehicle as well. Some sort of transportation. That maybe your car is broken down. Maybe last year you didn't have a car. That kind of thing. But it just feels like there's a shift that's happening, but you can't block yourself. Don't block yourself from love and life. Now, there's a partnership that's going on right now with the Two of Cups being clarified by Judgment in reverse. And I feel like this isn't even like karma. This is not even fate. And with Judgment being up like in the reverse, it's like you defeated all odds in this partnership. And I'm really getting that this energy as well. And I feel like this is this is waking up from a bad nightmare. And it's for the dark side of the Queen of Wands, where it's almost feeling burnt out. Maybe you had a lot of friends and then they all went away or something like that. But it just feels like it's time to unblock yourself. Because there's opportunity here. There's love that's here. There's friendship that's here. There's this power and this success that's happening. And the only thing that's holding you back right now is you. This is the Black Moon Astrology cards. And the card that came out is number 43. And that is lunar eclipse. Change. You need to change this. You need to change your mindset. You need to change the way you are doing things, because you can, once you unblock this, this is going to be insane in the best way. And I feel like that insanity terrifies you. Success terrifies you. So now we got joy. Rejoicing in the present. So right now is the time to stop thinking about who has hurt you. Stop with putting up those walls. Stop with this energy of just blocking yourself and live in the present. Live with joy. Let this fire inside of you burn. Let those emotions that built up emotional cholesterol just freaking get out. Get out of your body. Because all it's doing is slowing you down and you're getting nowhere. You are in that Six of Swords in reverse energy and just going in a boat, and you're only oaring on one side. So you're just going in a circle. It's going in a circle. Not even going straight, not even getting out of troubled waters. You're just living in chaos. Because you can't let your crap go. And it's time to. Because love conquers all. And this has all been a nightmare. Your energy of this negativity, you've been living in a nightmare, and it's time to wake up. It's time to snap out of it. We need to get out of this energy. This is not going to be a quick fix. Oh yeah, that's all I have to do. It's just get out of this energy, and then all this crap's going to go, because you have stamina here. This is going to be a long road to get to this place. But if you are And that might be another thing too, where you're just like, I'm done fighting. I'm done trying. I'm done. And you might like just going around in a circle and just having everything be the same and nothing ever changes. And I'm telling you, you deserve better than that. And it's time to change this around. Okay, you got number 13, which is Iwaz. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. And then number 6, which is Kenaz. Okay, so let's do 13. Iwaz. Don't be afraid of death. It's just another part of life. You will experience a new beginning once you have completed the current cycle, but not before. Set your boundaries clearly, and you will be protected. This is exactly it, where you're finishing this up, but you can't finish it because you're going around in a circle. You can't finish it because you won't let your guard down. You can't finish it because you're focused on the past. It's time to end it. End the past. Let this chapter die so your new one can start. And your new one, just by looking at these cards, is going to be intense, fiery, passionate, love, friends. This is going to be great. But you got to let this go. Stop holding on to it. I'm sorry, I'm being so aggressive, but this is what is just being told to me. Okay, so now we have 6, Kenaz. The way forward is illuminated. Be the change you wish to see. We have lunar eclipse change. Don't just talk. Embody your message to the world. No one can know everything, so learn from trusted others or elders. There is your elk energy and your 3 of Cups energy. By illuminating our shadows, we understand ourselves and our behaviors more deeply. And this is going on this 9 of Swords energy with the nightmare. We're waking up from a nightmare, but it's time to illuminate it. It's time to get this Ace of Wands energy, this fire energy, and just illuminate what everything is so we can get past it. Let things go. Light up. Get this high vibrational energy going on. And you can move forward into this beautiful energy. But it can't start until you get the work done. Wow, guys. This is crazy. This is a crazy energy, and it's so powerful. Wow. All right. I think that's it for right now. Holy moly. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments. Make sure you do follow me on Instagram at Witch of Boise, Twitter at Witch of Boise, Facebook Witch Boise. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching my videos, watching it to here. I just love you guys so much. And I hope that you have a great day or had a great day whenever you're watching this. And I hope we get to hang out very soon. All right, guys. Well, have a great rest of the day and let's hang out again. All right. Bye.